Cogito ergo sum.
Omnes lagani pistrinae gelati male sapiunt.
What did you just say?
Oh no, you first.
No, you.
No, you.
No, you.
No, you.
No. Okay. Cogito ergo sum. I think, therefore I am. Am is the supercomputer gone mad in Cyberdream's adventure drama I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. So, what did you say?
All frozen pizza tastes lousy.
Oh.
I have no mouth and I must scream. What kind of name is that for an adventure game? I have no mouth and I must scream. How about I have no socks and I must prevent athlete's foot? Or I have no Clorox and I must bleach? Or I have no leeches and I must bloodlet.
I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream is a seriously cool adventure game based on the story of the same name by one Harlan Ellison. Have you heard of him?
Or I have no testosterone and I must grow facial hair.
Enough already. I suppose some folks probably haven't, although his I Have No Mouth story has become one of the most 10 reprinted stories in the English language.
Hate. Let me tell you how much I've come to hate you since I began to live. There are 387.44 million miles of printed circuits in wafer-thin layers that fill my complex. If the word hate was engraved on each nanoangstrom of those hundreds of millions of miles, it would not equal 1/1 billionth of the hate I feel for humans at this micro-instant. For you. Hate! Hate!
That was him.
You're kidding.
I wish I were. Harlan is a very interesting fellow, actually. A pretty unlikely type to work on a computer game, though, since he has been known to say that he thinks that video and computer games are about as necessary as an extra set of elbows, unquote. But he took on the project, worked with the developers, and damn if he didn't pull it off. Really well, too.
So what's the premise?
Well, some programmer types built this supercomputer, AM, and since they were not perfect...
What programmers are?
The flaws they programmed into AM propagated over time and caused it to decay emotionally in a very bad way, until finally it destroyed the entire human race. Except for 5. And these 5 people it subjected to psychological torture for 109 years.
Which of you 5 would like to play my little game?
The player enters their lives at this point and gets to play each one of them as AM drags him or her through yet another journey through very carefully tailored psychological hell.
It knows every button to push.
Everyone.
Everyone to get them to
feel the pain. Everyone.
Knows exactly how to haunt them, how to stress them,
how to make them feel
the pain.
Each one unique. Each neuron uniquely triggered. Each fear, each nightmare. AM knows them. Has known them for 109 years. It rejoices in their terror. Their screams become its laughter.
Crucifixion.
Agony. The pain.
Ellen, come on down. Gorister, come on down. Benny, come on down. Nimdok, come on down. Ted, come on down. You're the last 5 contestants in the Belly of Ham.
Yes, these 5 people finally have a chance to escape from 109 years of torture. Yes, folks, count them, 109 years, and have a chance to win fabulous prizes.
The player chooses a character and enters AM's world of torture as that character. Ellen, the hysteric.
What did they do to you, Ellen?
Gorister, your heart impaled on the spoke of a mysterious zeppelin landing in an unknown desert. Your wife hanging dead from a meat hook in a nearly abandoned tavern. Benny, more beast than human. Your vocal cords removed, your body crippled beyond recognition. A little bit of dinner, Benny.
You can't reach it.
You are Nimdok, propagator of war crimes against humanity, servant of the Third Reich. Get mit dem Programm, Nimdok! Turn on the ovens. The Fuhrer is waiting.
This is disturbing.
Harlan meant it to be.
How Kafkaesque.
Harlan meant it to be.
Aha, what about this guy?
Or you can be Ted. Don't be fooled by that Ralph Lauren draped around his shoulders. He used to run with the Biff and Muffy crowd, but now he's a terror-ridden paranoid.
What's that behind you, Ted? So, what about the game?
It's very hard to describe. The whole thing is, well, it's rather bizarre.
Well, is it fun?
Well, maybe not fun in the classic sense of the word, but certainly worthwhile. It's just hard to describe the result of a writer's full intent to upset and frustrate us as fun. But he had fun anyway, and has been known to say, "What better fun is there than to frustrate game players?"
I can't imagine any.
Well, I find that a bit sad.
Oh well. You know, the graphics look a bit, well, primitive.
Well, that's for sure, as is the animation, but it simply doesn't matter. It remains a very intriguing game.
And how do you win?
You don't.
What?
Well, not in the strictest sense of the word. In a game of social commentary, no one can actually win, but you can sort of succeed.
Isn't that winning?
Shh! Don't tell Harlan. Each scenario has a successful conclusion which you discover in the normal adventure-style gaming fashion. If you fail, you are returned into the belly of Am through these cool green tunnels. If you succeed, you seem to die, and your character representation is gone from the main character choice screen.
Are there hints?
Well, not really, but there is a psychological profile available. This tells you about your character's major flaws, providing insight into what to do next.
Weird.
Yep, you can play the characters in any order too, and that's a pretty nice option if you become stuck. So, anyone in the mood for the bizarre, or even those who want to see something a little bit different, and not much is different these days.
Except for you.
Oh, well, thank you very much. As I was saying, anyone who wants a taste of the warped and sadistic, or just wants to bask in the moral and ethical dilemma scene for a while, should really pick up this game. It's not super high-tech, but a game that really grabs you doesn't have to be. It's just so odd.
And the title can keep you going for ages. I have no cucumbers and I must pickle. I have no pom-poms and I must cheerlead. I have no coupons and I must shop.